Spencer Lewis here from Peterborough I'm here with Relentless Tommy Robb, OSCAAR Modified Tour rookie contender. We're talking all about the Autumn Colors Classic, and 2014 edition's coming up. Now, Tommy, you've been going to the Classic for a long time, man. I remember you coming out in a cast car bodied limited late model, like 10 years ago, man. You've been there a long time. You're going to be there this year with the OSCAAR Modified Tour. I mean, what is it about the atmosphere of the Classic that keeps you coming back every year? It's
not so much the class; it's just the facility and the way that that event is run. It pulls the biggest names from every track. The fans that show up are amazing. The campground atmosphere afterwards, the racing itself is always high intense. It's just the people it draws makes you want to be there.
And Peterborough is not an easy track to get around. I mean, does the fact that you have to work that much harder to figure the place out sort of add to the lure of what the Autumn Colors Classic is all about?
It's actually, I think, one of the ones I find easier to get around. It's a lot of high speed. You're always turning. There doesn't seem to be a straight spot, but it's nice, close racing. Everybody seems to be tight when we get to Peterborough.
Now, do you have a favorite Autumn Colors memory? I mean, you've been going there a long time. Sure, you got some that you might not be able to share on camera, but you got anything PG for me or what?
Not really. Not one for the racetrack. We've had lots of good finishes there in the late model. Like you say, we started there a long time ago in the cast car bodies, back in the old cast car division. So now we stepped up to the modified, and I think last year was good for us. That's probably my best memory. First time out in a mod ever, first time with the series, pulling out a top 5. I think we surprised a lot of people, and we want to do it again this year.
I mean, what was it about Peterborough that really just sort of brought that car to life? I mean, you'd never so much as sat in the car before the Classic, right? I mean, you had no experience in that car at all, unloaded fast, and just got better as the weekend wore on.
Yeah, we had a lot of troubles through the weekend. Sunday was actually really the first day where I got to do consistent laps. Friday we had problems in practice, problems in heat race. Saturday the entire car was tore apart with more electrical problems. Sunday was really the first sit down, let's get at it, and the goal set was just to finish the race and survive the cautions, because Autumn Colors seems to bring those out.
Now, the Classic, it's a huge race to win no matter what division you're in, from mini stock to super late model and everything in between. I know how competitive the limited late model fields were that you raced against. I mean, you raced against, the Walters and the John Gauntz back in his day, and Vic Parsons, and just the list goes on and on and on. I mean, you were racing against the best of the best. You're doing the same thing here with the OSCAAR Modified Tour, although you're racing with these guys every week. Does the fact that it's the same group of guys you're racing against does it make it a different experience if you were to come in and win at the Classic?
I don't think so. Just the atmosphere of that race itself is so different. Everyone seems to be on a different game, a different strategy. Even though it's the same guys you get week to week, everybody's different.
Now, I know that it's not possible to make it out there. It's a long week without the people behind the scenes and the marketing partners. Who's going to make all this possible for you?
I got to thank Stir Rock Construction, Roymar Demolition, First General of Hanover and Kitchener, the guys at Spencer Lewis Promotions, and I got to thank the crew.
And where can we find you on Twitter?
It's at Relentless88R.
Follow him on Twitter. There you go, folks. Relentless88R. He's going to get ready for the Autumn Colors Classic. Tommy, best of luck the rest of the way through 2014, and we'll check in with you at the Classic, my friend.
Thank you.
There you go, folks. In the old school fire suit, it is Relentless Tommy Robb of the OSCAAR Modified.